All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Y'all hold on one second here. Let me get a few things situated. 1 second. Let's see here. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Back up in here. All right. Was the notification not going out? Was my chat stuck? Ain't nobody in the chat? We got Miami Snoopy 305 in the building. Calvin Johnson. Pablo Escobar. Acondo Sami Hassan. Brandon Bay. KO for Miles. Southpaw Boxing 77. Jay Gitt. Jason. Frank from the Land. Combat Tool Bag. Woke the Truth. Swift Clearly. Brian Jones. Dwayne Jones. Soul Power, a.k.a. Gamed Up Kennels. What's happening with it, man? Ashanti L. Black Attack. Let's see here. Where is it? Black Attack. King Jr. Ruben Escobedo. The homie Joe Townsend. Always coming through, representing the Young Money and the Magic. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I go sign up. New Money and Magic footage is up right now. Some of that Butter Pecan Rican footage, you dig? Dinkin Dollars in the building. The Village Brother. Let me see here. OTB Boxing. The lovely Brown Sugar Tay in the building. Let's see here. Boxing and Barbecue. King Coaster. Jarrell. Chef Boyardee. Julio. I think that's, I don't know how to pronounce your name, family. Salute to you. D-Man Jr. in the building. The homie Cadillac Red. Frequent Flyer RC in the building. Bert. Salute. Bert. Smash the like button, y'all, as y'all enter the building. Hit that thumbs up. Retros for Life. What's happening? Hey, Bert, I got your email, fam. I didn't get a chance to listen to it yet. I just got it about 10 minutes ago. Let me see here. Stormy B, man, what's happening with the family? Whatever, man, in the building. DJ Zion Love. B. Pauly. Stick and Move. Coda J-Bo. King Strick. Julian Burrell. Elbow. Robert Galloway. Boxing and Barbecue. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Salute to everybody up in here. Smash the like button, ladies and gents. Y'all hold on while I blaze real quick, like. All right. Hope everybody had a good weekend, man. Enjoyed y'all weekend. Stay safe and whatnot. Yeah, so we had some interesting fights this weekend. We had what's up, New Fat Boy Fitness? I want to say this first and foremost. I missed the UFC card, but I did see the Amanda Nunes fight, the main event. Man, them girls were scrapping, bro. Them motherfuckers were scrapping. That was one of the best fights I'd seen, and I missed the first round. You know what I'm saying? I saw rounds 2 through 5, and man, that was a competitive, good ass fight, full of heart. two game-bred motherfucking chicks, man. They was going at it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Amanda Nunes. She regained the championship. But I was thoroughly impressed. You know what I'm saying? Thoroughly impressed. Now, as for boxing, we had some interesting things that went on. You know what I'm saying? We had Danny Garcia fight. You know, I'm gonna talk about the Jake Paul stuff a little later, man. The Jake Paul cancellation with Rahman. What's up, Miami Snoopy? Yeah, they definitely was, Miami, man. That was crazy. Them girls was getting at it. I'm talking about it was back and forth action, all them submission attempts, man, takedowns and knockdowns, and it was like a classic. It was a classic scrap. Thanks, man. Newton the Riper says, "Great fight, blood everywhere." Yeah, it was. It was acting a fool up in there. What's her girl name? The champion, the former champion's name. I keep forgetting her name. Yeah, she had a big ass gash in the middle of her forehead and on her hairline, blood leaking every fucking where. Like, my goodness gracious. Yeah, Peanut. Yeah, they was getting at it. I wouldn't mind watching that joint again. That was a classic scrap. Pretty much evenly matched chicks. What's up, Sign of the Times? Pablo Escobar, what's happening with it? Get the likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the likes up to 200. So anyway, check it out, man. Danny Garcia defeated Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Jr. All right, it was. I wasn't mad at the fight. It was a good fight. I thought Danny shook off some rust, and he looked good in the process. He outclassed Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Made him Benavidez just look slow and like a fool, actually. But Danny Garcia, to my understanding, he called out Keith Thurman. He said he wanted to rematch Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? And those are the type of fights that Danny's going to be most successful in, fighting welterweights at 154, fighting the bigger guys at 154 like the Charlo, and the other ones he might not have that much success. But I do think, contrary to everybody else, I do believe he can beat the Fundora cat. I think he can beat that dude. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe Fundora is that good. I think his size advantage and the way people fight him helps him win fights. You know what I mean? He lean on people. He tall, but he don't fight like a tall fighter. He don't use his jab. And I just think Danny can catch him on the inside. You know what I mean? His chin ain't that rock solid anyway, Fundora. But anyway, that's my opinion. So at this point, Keith Thurman responded to Danny Garcia's call out. I should have had that up on the screen, but Keith Thurman, let me read what Keith Thurman said. It's some of the most ridiculous shit you ever hear, man. Keith Thurman think he Muhammad Ali now and shit. Let me see what he says here. I thought I saved it. Let me see here. 1 second. Let me get to Keith Thurman's shit. He says, Keith Thurman says, "I'm too pretty. I'm too blessed. Danny Garcia can never pass the Keith Thurman test. I would beat that boy." He said, "I beat that boy with bone spurs. You see, I wasn't even at my best. Look, man, my IQ is even higher. His feet are slow like a flat tire." So he's still rhyming. He say, "Be careful what you wish for, you silly Philly boy. This is not a game. It's not Street Fighter, but I will still hit you with the yoga fire. Hashtag one time." Man, this is absolutely ridiculous, man. This is absolutely ridiculous, man. Keith Thurman is a trip, dog. I mean, at this point, man, I just want to see Keith Thurman fight Jerron Boots Ennis, man. That's all I want to see, man. You know, I think that's a good fight. And if Keith Thurman can come in and beat Jerron Boots Ennis, then bro, at that point he can say whatever the fuck he want. He can talk all the shit, and it'd be cool. It'd be justifiable. You know what I mean? Just fight Boots. You know, don't get him out the way. Yeah, but keep talking some dumb shit. Then you got Conor Ben responding to Keith Thurman saying, "You won't pass the Conor Ben test. Leave the past in the past. This is the future." Yeah, Conor Ben thirsty. He looking for a scrap. But you know, Conor Ben could get the Thurman fight. All Eddie Hearn gotta do is come out, open up that bag. You know what I'm saying? Open up that bag, pay Keith Thurman. That's all you gotta do. Raider Time in the super chat showing love, much love and much appreciation. Salute to you, homie. Raider Time. Appreciate the love. What's up, Cadillac Red? Cadillac Red said Keith been watching Friday show, The Cornerman. Yeah, he been watching that shit, getting gassed up. You know what I'm saying? He getting gassed up. Yeah, but I don't know what's up with Keith Thurman, man. He tripping right now. But anyway, what's next for Danny? I don't know, man. I mean, I think Danny's a live dog against anybody, but I don't think he can beat Jermell Charlo. Definitely not. Tony Harrison was there. Tony Harrison wants to fight Danny next. I doubt Danny takes that fight, but if he does, Danny gonna have an uphill battle against Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison uses his jab. He got good boxing ability, and those type of things is like Danny Garcia's kryptonite. Guys who can really box like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he can beat Tony Harrison. You know what I mean? Don't know. Afro Rican G say the silly Philly boy line cracked me up. Yeah, me too. You know what I mean? He said Danny Power don't look like he moved up with him to 154. Possibly. He had to have some power though, because he made Benavidez respect him. I mean, Benavidez wasn't just coming in there guns a blazing, so he had to have some pop in his punches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. Air Sandy Laura called out Keith Thurman as well. Air Sandy Laura said he'll love to fight Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? So, you know, Laura looking for a scrap as well. You know what I mean? Earl Fury say he hit Benavidez clean a few times but didn't hurt him. Yeah, I wouldn't say he hurt Benavidez, but he definitely stopped him in his tracks. Benavidez didn't walk through them punches though. See, some people can walk right through them punches and shit. He didn't walk through them. You know, he got hit and his ass paused. He froze up for a minute. But it was a good boxing, good scrap by Danny. Now, y'all smash the like button, y'all. Let's get the likes over 300. 300 likes in the building. What's up to Liv Cunningham? All right, y'all. So it's a meet and greet week. This weekend, we're going to be in Dallas. Frequent Flyer RC say Thurman wants $10 million to fight Boots. 78, he's scared. Bro, $10 million is reasonable. He wants $10 million to fight Conor Ben as well. $10 million is reasonable. They got the money. Think about this, bro. If Keith Thurman versus Boots is going to generate way more than $10 million, it's going to generate that. Showtime is being greedy. They trying to keep all the fucking money to themselves, pay these fighters a couple $1 million, and then they can keep all this profit. Keith Thurman versus Boots is going to generate some money. You know what I'm saying? It's going to generate some money. So they can afford for Boots to take a pay cut. Boots can take $1 million for the opportunity to fight a former champion to Keith Thurman. Give Keith $10 million. Boots take $1 million. If Boots beat him, Boots is that nigga now. Now he officially that dude. You know what I'm saying? If Keith Thurman win, now he get bragging rights to say he fought Jerome Boots Ennis, a young up and coming fighter who was supposed to be next, and now he the man again. He can talk all that shit he want to talk. You know what I mean? Now he can justifiably say he want the winner of motherfucking Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? TJ Boxing say I give Danny a good chance against Harrison because of Danny's counter punching ability. Yeah, you never know, bro. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Um, Gerald Johnson in the Cash App, much love, much appreciation. Says Tony Montana would be appalled by Danny by Danny excuses. Yeah, man. You know, and Danny said he was suffering from depression and shit after his loss to Spence, I guess. Say he was in a dark place at home with his dad. Didn't know if he wanted to box again and stuff like that, and all of that stuff. And that's why he was crying in the ring or whatever after the fight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's good he back in the ring. But you know, the thing is, man, COVID-19, that little pandemic exposed a lot of mental health stuff, man. It really did because it forced people to look at themselves every day. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really nowhere to hide. Motherfucker had to look at themselves every day, had to be around their family every day. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't going to work, wasn't no school, and shit like that. So a lot of motherfuckers, you know, and then on top of that, guys like Danny Garcia, he a fighter, so you know, he losing fights and shit. Started having self-doubt and shit like that. So, you know, it's a lot of people in this fight game now, a lot of athletes in general saying that they had you know, some type of mental health issue. Now I don't believe shit from Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia just a liar, and he using that shit as a scapegoat. What's up, Donald? Now the 67-year-old G Grant. What's happening, bro? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. What's up, Hamza S? Right, Hamza S. He say Broner expressed Adrian Broner expressed he had mental health problems and he got no sympathy. So fuck Danny excuse making. I hear you. I hear you. Yeah, they shit on AB. They don't give a fuck about AB having no. But you know, I told people that shit years ago. When AB first started acting out, I told people Broner had some type of mental health issues. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? Just from my work, you know, working with teenagers and stuff like that. Young boys going through different things in their life, their home life. People carry that trauma with them in all that they do. You know, and if you allow your past to dictate your future, you ain't never gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find a way to move forward in the future and be the best person you can be. If you constantly looking at what happened to you in the past, who did me wrong, my mama this, my daddy that, my brother this, and this person fired me from my job, all that kind of shit, you gonna always be stuck. You're always gonna be stuck in this little box. You know what I'm saying? Never growing, never developing into the person you can be. Let's see what we got here in the Cash App. Joe Johnson back in that Cash App. Salute, homie. He said Danny and Mikey was terrified of Crawford as a pro. Hey, man. Crawford a beast, man. Terence Crawford is a young dog. Y'all know this. Crawford is a young dog. What's up, William Old School? What it do? SWAT Texas say you can't go forward looking backwards. Facts. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's one of the hardest things for a lot of people to get over is they past. You know, I can't stand to hear no dude say some shit like every time they get caught fucking up or doing something wrong, they always fall back on their past. Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in foster care, man. Motherfucker threw me out when I was 18, man. I was on the streets. I ain't had shit. Like, bro, okay, I get all that. You know all that. I know all that. So now what you going to do now? Is you going to let that shit cripple you for the rest of your life? Or are you going to win despite that shit? You know what I'm saying? The world don't feel sorry for nobody, especially not no black motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way of the world. Let me see here. Got another Cash App in here. Saints for Life in the Cash App, showing love, much appreciation. He says, what if Triple G knocks out Canelo in the third fight? If Triple G knock out Canelo, in the third fight, then Canelo is he gonna fall from grace like a motherfucker. I mean, his career ain't over, but his Canelo being one of the elite fighters and still being on the pound for pound list, and him being the A side, being able to dictate everything, that shit goes out the window pretty much. And I'll be mad at the motherfucker personally. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't stand Triple G. Triple G really just ruined it for me, man. He ruined the whole. I liked Triple G at first. I ain't gonna tell us the whole story again, but I liked him at first, and he started ducking and playing these pussy ass games. So fuck him. He don't deserve to beat Canelo. His whole career been sitting around waiting on Canelo, jealous of Canelo, wanting big ass paydays from Canelo Alvarez. That's it. He been blessed 3 fucking times now with Canelo, a chance to fight Canelo. I want to know what Triple G's excuse gonna be when he gets his ass whooped this time. I think Canelo gonna knock Triple G out. That's what I think. Howling says the only thing after finding out you have issues is what you doing next. Got to clean it up. Absolutely. Yeah, but you need the right support team around you and shit like that. You need motherfuckers who gonna tell you the truth and tell you need help and shit like that. And you need to bounce back. You need to, you know what I'm saying, go tackle this world. But if you got people babying you and treating you like a retard and shit, you ain't never gonna get better. What's up, DOG215? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We should have over 400 likes in the building. You're in the building, smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. Let's talk about this Jake Paul situation, y'all. So, I wasn't interested in Jake Paul versus Hassan Rahman Jr., but I was going to watch the fight, you know what I'm saying, just to see what's going on. You know, Jake Paul has recently signed some deal with Showtime and shit like that, and they really pushing him in boxing. The WBC, with their corrupt asses, they came out and said that if Jake Paul beats Hassan Rahman Jr., then Jake Paul will be ranked in the WBC at cruiserweight or whatever, right? This is what the WBC announced. Because, they always got to have their fucking hand in the cookie jar for everything going on in boxing, right? So, out of nowhere, they say that Jake Paul versus Hassan Rahman fight has been canceled, all right? Say the fight been canceled, and they both got different excuses as to why the fight been canceled. All right, Hassan Rahman signed a contract to fight Jake Paul at 200 pounds, which I don't know why he decided to do that, because Hassan Rahman Jr. is a heavyweight. All right, he usually fight around 230, 220, something up in there. But he agreed to fight Jake Paul at 200 pounds. So he was going to have to lose at least 30 pounds. And he's not necessarily a fat dude or nothing like that. So he got to lose some muscle mass in order to fight Jake Paul. Basically drain himself. And Jake Paul had a clause in the contract that said even if Rahman makes weight, he cannot rehydrate over 210 pounds. So he can't gain more than 10 pounds, right? Hassan Rahman still signed this bullshit. He still signed the bullshit. I don't know why he did, but whatever. He agreed to the shit. So I'm confused as to what really happened, because they're saying that the commission or whatever wanted to weigh Hassan Rahman to make sure he was losing weight properly. They want to weigh him every week and make sure he was on schedule to lose his weight healthy. So basically, they weighed him 1 week and he was 216. They weighed him another week, he was 215. So they said, okay, well, you only got like a week left to lose 15 pounds. So we're going to make the fight has to be at 205. You know what I'm saying? The fight has to be at 205. So allegedly, Jake Paul agreed to have the fight at 205, and which would give Rahman a week to lose 10 pounds. And then this is where the story get conflicted. All right. Rahman is claiming that he didn't have nothing to do with the fight being canceled. He said he making it seem like the commission or whatever canceled the fight, or Jake Paul's people canceled the fight. Jake Paul is saying that Rahman and his people are refusing to go down below 215. Okay, so I don't know what the fuck truth is. Really don't care. But salute to Thomas Morris in the super chat, showing love, much appreciation, fam. Says Paul said was a bait and switch, or Paul fight was a bait and switch. You think Paul gonna put somebody else up in there? I don't know, but I also heard from I heard Dana White talk about it, and Dana White said that the fight wasn't selling as good as expected. You know what I'm saying? They expected to have the fight sold out by now, and the fight wasn't selling, and he think that that's why the fight was canceled. You know what I'm saying? That's what Paul is saying. I mean, that's what Dana White is saying. He think that the fight wasn't selling, so they canceled it. You know what I mean? But Hasim Rahman said something interesting. He said that one of his guys in his gym was his backup guy. In case something happened to him, he had a guy in his gym that was supposed to step in for him and fight Jake Paul if something happened with him, if he got injured or something. He said that, Jake Paul haven't said nothing about that. The fight just canceled. So I tend to believe the tickets probably wasn't selling that good. That's why I tend to believe, because for the fight to be canceled a week before the fight, usually motherfucker just throw another fighter in there. Like, hey, man, I got to get paid. I'm going to just throw another motherfucker up in there. You know what I'm saying? The fans just going to have to be mad, but I'm going to fight somebody, But for the whole event to be canceled, it probably wasn't selling that good. I tend to believe that. Successful Hustler in the super chat. Appreciate the support, fam. He says Wilder makes 200, but will really KO Paul. Oh, you know that. Salute. Hey, salute to the homie. Veracity Exchange TV. Salute to the homie in the Cash App. Much love, much appreciation, homie. He said, buy you a bottle, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the love, homie. Make sure y'all go sub to the homie Veracity Exchange TV. Yes, indeed. Jaden Davis in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says, I'm an amateur and can lose 15 pounds of water within 2 days. I don't know about this one, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's just the whole shit just sketchy. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if Rahman had a week to lose 15 pounds and he haven't even started draining water out of his system yet. I don't know why the commission would cancel would be tripping, because it's like we've seen fighters do that before. We've seen fighters the week of the fight start taking the water out their system and shit like that. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I think the shit had to do with the ticket sales, man. Gerald Johnson in the Cash App. Appreciate the love. He says, Haney, the new Rigo. Everybody knows they can't win. Yeah, that's facts. That's most definitely facts, bro. They don't want no smoke with Devin Haney. You know what I mean? You know how that go. What's up, Clarence? What it do? Antonio MMA says, bro, Rahman is 32. It's not the same. That shit hard. He said that shit hard to do. Oh, you talking about losing the weight? Yeah, it's gonna be harder to do, but I mean, that's why it's important you don't sign contracts and shit that you can't honor. That's why I'm real big on that, bro. Like, motherfuckers just be doing shit because but you gotta really pay attention to what you're doing when you sign the contracts. You sign a contract with a motherfucker, you giving somebody your word that you're gonna do everything that's in this contract. You're gonna do your part. You're gonna live up to it, And then next thing you know, you fucking, oh, I can't do it or some shit. No, that's some bullshit. But whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't care if it's Jake Paul or Hasim Rahman Jr.'s fault why the fight not happening. I really don't care, because I wasn't looking forward to the fight. I think it's time that Jake Paul fights somebody. If boxing is going to be giving Jake Paul a platform in boxing. Showtime is giving him a deal. They doing all this shit. You got all these real fighters out here. Can't get no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, got Spence and Crawford still negotiating because, you know, Showtime don't want to fucking up the ante on the paper. You know, but then Jake Paul out here. You know, at least let the man fight some real boxers. You know what I'm saying? At least let the man fight some real boxers. I'm tired of Jake Paul and these ridiculous ass fights and shit. She getting irritated. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna give me a drink of water. Let me see here. What's up, guys? Son 77 said, whatever happened to Logan Paul Mayweather money issue? I don't know. That shit could have been fake. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because Logan Paul, he claimed Floyd didn't pay him for the fight, but then he was begging for a rematch. So, you know, if a motherfucker ain't paid you for the first fight, what is you begging him for a rematch for? You know what I'm saying? And I was mad at Floyd for even giving dude the opportunity. Just that dude can always, it don't matter if you won, that dude can always, he can tell his grandkids, I was in the ring with Floyd Mayweather Jr. You know what I'm saying? This is a nobody ass dude. You know what I'm saying? A nobody ass dude. He in the ring with Floyd. I just think that shit is whatever, man. What's up, Sister Quee in the building? Said Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. or Conor McGregor or Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado beat the shit out of Jake Paul. Jake Paul would never fight Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado would have to lose like 4 fights in a row or some shit for Jake Paul to fight him. Chavez Jr., I don't know. Jake Paul might fight him, but you know what I'm saying? Because you know, Chavez Jr. is a weirdo. You know, he can't, that motherfucker can't stay disciplined to box for nothing. But Chavez Jr. got a decent chin on him, so I don't know if Jake Paul will fight him. Conor McGregor won't fight Jake Paul because Conor McGregor is not going to lower himself to Jake Paul's level. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to give Jake Paul even the satisfaction of saying that, you know, he was in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal Mexican say Jake Paul versus David Benavidez. I'd love to see that. That'd be the first time I root for David Benavidez. Beat the dog shit out of him. Unscripted Virtuoso. What's happening with it, man? But yeah, man. Other than that, ain't shit else going on in boxing. You know, other than, you know, us waiting on Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford to announce their fight. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I mean? Once Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence announce their fight, I'm sure we'll get some news on Deontay Wilder's next fight and all of that kind of stuff, because I don't think any big fights on the PBC side are going to get announced until everybody know what's going on with Crawford versus Spence, because that's like the most important fight in boxing right now. Gerald Johnson showing love again in the Cash App Salute family. He says Zab Judah was cheated out of his on his pro loss. Huh? On his pro loss. What you talking about? What loss from Zab Judah? What you talking about? Said Jake is on his 6th fight and dude is talking about David Benavidez. Said, how about Rolly versus Jake Paul for the WBC Special Ed belt? I'm with it. They should make that. They should make it. I'm with it. I don't care who win that fight. I'm going to laugh either way. Oh, you talking about the Kasazu fight? No, I don't think. I mean, I was a big Zab fan, but I don't think he was cheated in that. See, the mistake Zab made was when he got knocked down in the Cancellation fight. He tried to get back up too fast. Sometimes you gotta sit there and gather yourself and make sure you got your wits about you and shit. You got control of your body. Zab tried to jump up too fast to show he wasn't hurt, but then when he got up, he had no control of his legs, so he started, doing the stanky leg and stuff. You know what I mean? And then so the referee stopped it. And once you do that, it's pretty much automatically the referee gonna stop it. Once you get up and you can't control your legs, they're gonna stop it. That's the easiest excuse for them to stop it right there. Let me see here. Said the Amir Khan fight was a low blow. I don't remember that one. I remember I remember it, but I don't remember the details of the fight. Newt says only Fury gets the 12 count. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Tyson Fury get all the time in the world. You know what I'm saying? He get all the time in the world. Gerald Johnson, okay, he back in the Cash App. He said the Cancellation fight was prematurely stopped. Yeah, I mean, I disagree, man. I wish Zab would have got a rematch though. I thought it was a clean stoppage though. You know what I mean? Zab got up too quick. I thought it should have been a rematch though. Yeah. Now I remember. Yeah, you said Zab got hit with a low blow against Khan. Yeah, I remember that. He said old ass. Thomas Morris says old ass Alfredo Angulo stops him. Alfredo Angulo against Jake Paul. I ain't seen Angulo in a while. I don't know what he been doing. Angulo, in shape definitely beat him, but I don't know about right now what he been doing. Jaden Davis says, I'd love to see Wilder come back right now. Boxing is dead. Him versus Dillian White would be a good warm-up. Man, fuck Dillian White. I don't know why y'all want to see Dillian. I don't want to give Dillian the satisfaction of being in the ring with Wilder. I don't want Dillian to get no paydays from Wilder. Dillian is the ultimate jigaboo, man. Straight up. Dillian is a straight mark for no reason, bro. That dude got up in another. I hate dudes who get in another man's business, bro. That man hopped in Deontay Wilder's business. Wilder was trying to fight AJ, and he trying to negotiate to fight AJ. This motherfucker Dillian White let Eddie Hearn use him. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Lee in the super chat, appreciate the love, fam. Much love, much appreciation. Says to the top 78 from the Bay, with respect. Salute, family. Appreciate the love, Jimmy Lee. Salute, homie. Yeah. Let me fire this thing back up real quick. Yeah, man. Boxing kind of stale right now. Kind of stale. You know what I mean? It's too hard to get good fights in the sport of boxing right now. Too hard. It's like it's told you, like I said the other day, it's like pulling teeth to get some good fights. Let me see here. What's up, Kadraka Young? Said Cotto hit Zab low too. Yeah, I don't even remember them fights, man. I vaguely remember them fights. He said Wilder versus Joe Joyce would be fire. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with any of them fights. Wilder versus Joe Joyce. I'm with Wilder versus Helenius. Any of them fights. Oh, Pablo Escobar, I'm on that Jack, man. That's what I fuck with, that Jack, man. I'm scared to try anything else. Because, I get my Jack from the same place. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that grew it. So I get it from there. I don't fuck with none of that other shit, man. Because the other shit, man, you taking a gamble. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. You taking a gamble every time you smoke some weed from one of these. You don't know who you getting it from. Motherfucker be putting shit on their weed. You don't know what the fuck, bro. Motherfuckers going nuts and shit, smoking weed and shit. Motherfucker acting like they smoking PCP or something. You don't know what the fuck be on that weed. So I get my shit, you know what I'm saying? I get my shit fresh. You know what I mean? Akil, what's happening? Yeah, that's facts, man. Yeah, Miami Snoopy, the motherfucker be lacing that shit. Motherfucker give you some free weed and shit. You better look at that shit. I don't smoke weed with everybody. I smoke weed by my lonesome, dolo. No disrespect to nobody, but I don't smoke blunts that's already rolled up. None of that shit, because motherfucker get mad at you and shit, and they motherfucker get some lace weed or something, get that shit to you just to see you fucked up and ruin your life and shit. That's like the ultimate revenge some motherfuckers be doing to people. I done seen it happen to a couple motherfuckers. For give them some lace weed, watch them lose their mind and shit. You see that basketball player, that just happened to a basketball player. A college basketball player was a phenom and shit. Motherfucker gave him some lace weed. This motherfucker, next thing you know, he went nuts. Lost his whole career. Main boxing biker say my boy from high school got his weed laced in the Bronx. He's still crazy. Hey, bro, what was his name? Because I got the same story, bro. One of my homeboys, he went to the Bronx and some dudes laced his shit, man. And you ain't got to say his name, but, he used to play basketball. I was in high school with him when I lived in New York. And I lived in upstate New York. And over the weekend, he had went down to the city, to the Bronx and shit. And, this motherfucker was a beast of a basketball player, bro. We all thought he was going to go to the NBA, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. He had motherfucking colleges was already looking at him in high school. And, he went down there and smoked with the wrong dudes and shit just affected him differently, man. The weed was laced, but them dudes was straight. They used to smoking that shit, but for whatever reason, with his shit, it was like a chemical imbalance or some shit. That motherfucker he got diagnosed as schizophrenic and shit, man, and it was all bad, bro. This shit sad, man. That was one of my best friends, man. This motherfucker be on the bus stop talking to himself now. Whenever I called a few years ago, I called one of the homies in New York, and he was telling me that he's like, I said, man, what's up with the homie? He's like, oh man, I be seeing him, man, but he ain't the same no more. So I just say what's up. Sometimes I go and put a couple dollars in his pocket. He be standing on the street corners talking to himself. I'm like, man, that's fucked up, bro. One fucking decision, bro. One decision to go smoke some weed with the wrong motherfuckers, and that his whole life fucked up, bro. That's a damn shame. But you never know how that shit gonna affect you. So that's why I don't smoke with people, bro. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, it's easy to get a motherfucker, a little weed head, motherfucker smoke weed all the time. All you gotta do is bring them some lace shit. They smoke that shit and they gonna lose their fucking mind. And then you sit back, rubbing your hands together like Birdman. That's what happened. My main boxing biker said he saw a dude in Coney Island talking to the Ferris wheel. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. It's hard to see that shit, man, happen to motherfuckers you fuck with and shit. That's sad, but it is what it is. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. This dude name was Terry and shit, man. It wasn't Lamar. This dude name was Terry. Yeah, that was my guy, man. That was my dude, man. For real. Yeah, I just knew that dude was gonna be somebody, man. I'm like, man, dude going to the NBA. He going bare minimum. If he don't go to the NBA, he playing overseas and some shit. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was 6'2" in the ninth grade and can dunk from the free throw line. At 6'2", you know what I'm saying? Not 6'8", no shit. 6'2". This nigga had stupid hops and a nasty jumper. You know what I'm saying? Swat say, hopefully the youngsters is taking notes. Yeah, I hope so, man. Can't be thirsty like that, man. You know, just I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke. And some of these motherfuckers got different. They smoke differently to you. These niggas be having smoking having dope in they motherfucking blunts and all kind of shit, bro. You know, niggas smoking that shit, not knowing what they smoking. You see how DMX OG turned him out. DMX told the story of how his OG turned him out and shit. Oh, dude, he looked up to, respected. Motherfucker coerced him into smoking crack and shit. You know what I'm saying? Put some crack in his weed. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yeah, it's fucked up, but that's you know, you can't. That's why you can't be no slave to that kind of shit. Alcohol, weed, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know. Like people get offended by me sometimes because I don't smoke with them. But I was like, man, ain't no offense. I don't mean no offense by it. You know what I'm saying? Just that's just a rule I got for myself, and I don't break that shit for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I had a motherfucker that I know personally, a family member. You know what I'm saying? You know, not immediate family, but still family. That motherfucker back when I was in my 20s, that motherfucker tried to get me to smoke some fucking dope, bro. I couldn't believe it. It shit broke my heart. Like, this nigga serious? He's like, oh man, it ain't gonna do shit. You just give you a better high, man. You mix it with the weed. I'm like, nah, fam, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't do that kind of shit, you know. Oh man, you ain't gonna do. He kept trying to like convince me, like, man, it ain't gonna do nothing. I'm like, bruh, man. I'm like, man, I had to get this nigga away from me. I ain't fucking with dude no more. Yep, but that's how it is, man. And they be people close to you. They try to turn you out so they can make you their slave and shit. They want you to be their personal fucking slave. The closest motherfucker to you, see you every day. The motherfuckers is that's how they be sometimes. You know what I mean? I done been to parties and shit, and you get there and it's a big cloud of weed smoke. Everybody got a blunt. You know, motherfuckers like how they used to do back in the day. Is motherfucker had like an ounce of weed or something, and then everybody you know, roll up blunts and shit, and it'd be like if it's 20 motherfuckers in the house, everybody got a blunt, and they passing them around and shit, just passing them and shit. You know, I don't do that shit because you don't know what's in there. I remember one time I was in my cousin's house. He had like a Christmas party or something years ago, back in like the early 2000s, and I'm there, and it might have been even the late 90s. I think it was the early 2000s though. But I'm at this Christmas party, and I'm already drunk. I'm drunk before I got there. So when I walk in and shit, I'm saying what's up to everybody. It's a big cloud of weed smoke. Everybody got a blunt, right? And this dude, I was standing by the door, so this dude was coming in behind me, and he was standing on the stairs. He didn't want to come in, and he was like, "Man, I can't come in here." I said, "What you mean?" He was like, "I can't come in, man. Somebody smoking dope in there and shit, man." I said, "No, I'm not full smoking weed, bro." He was like, "Nah, man. Look, bro, I'm a recovering addict. I know dope when I smell it, man. Somebody got that shit mixed with the weed." I said, "What?" I believed him. You know what I'm saying? Dope ain't gonna know. So I said, "Hey, man." I told my cousin, I said, "Hey, man, dude out here say somebody in here smoking that shit, man. He can smell it." So he wasn't lying. They did some investigating, and sure enough, it was a motherfucker in there passing around a blunt that had some crack in it. And that motherfucker could smell that shit in the midst of all them blunts. I'm like, man, I'm so glad I ain't smoked nothing. Oh, that's why I don't smoke with people, bro. Motherfucker be jealous of you and shit and just want to see you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yep, they be wanting to see you fucked up. That's all. Yeah, them primos and shit. Like, fuck that. That's why even when I drink, I don't leave my drink around people either. No offense to nobody. I just don't leave my drink around people. If I walk out the room and I realize I left my drink, I pour that shit out. Give me another cup. You know what I'm saying? Especially around bitches. Because I'm tell you something, chicks is good for that. A chick will slip some of your drink so quick. Wake up, all your jewelry be going, all kind of shit, man. You gotta be careful around them bitches, man. They'll get your ass quick, fast, and hurry. Cardi B them used to do that shit before she became a rapper. Her and her friends, yeah, they used to they'd sit up on a nigga, get up next to him, and wine and dine the nigga, and slip some of his drink so quick, it's a wrap. Your ass wake up broken the motherfucker, naked. Felix Nunez in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, not trying to be funny. Isn't that what they gave DMX? Yeah, that's what I said. They gave DMX that shit. That's how they fucked him over, man. Fucked DMX over like a motherfucker. Joe Johnson back in that Cash App. Salute, homie. He say Mystical just got charged with rape for the third time. Yeah, Mystical idiot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Mystical idiot, because after you get accused of that shit one time's enough for me to learn you can't be around these bitches like that. You can't trust them. You know what I'm saying? Any broad that you have any type of dealings with, you gotta record that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like she gonna say no. You fucking Mystical. You fucking famous. Bitch ain't gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? Bitch ain't gonna say no. They don't say no to me, so I know they ain't gonna say no to Mystical. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy here. Somebody block this weirdo up in here. Some weird ass homosexual. I must have struck a nerve with somebody talking about the dope and primos and shit. Motherfucker. God damn, this motherfucker know everything. This motherfucking fat ass nigga. He know everything. See, you start talking about this type of real shit, most people appreciate it, but then some people, they get offended by this shit because it strike a nerve, hit home with them and shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck be dope fiends low key, you know? Let's see here. New Fat Boy Fitness. What's happening with it? In the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Homie says, salute, General. Can I post a link in the chat to my new YouTube? Hell yeah. Post that link, homie. Salute to the homie, New Fat Boy Fitness. Make sure y'all go fuck with him. David Jackson in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says they about to give him that backup time. Yeah, I mean, Mystical stupid, bro. He's stupid because you shouldn't be caught nowhere by yourself with no bitches unless you record them hoes. You know what I'm saying? Record them bitches and you know, get some contracts so that way police ever get involved, and keep all your receipts. You know what I'm saying? Keep all your fucking receipts, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? To prove that this bitch is full of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do. Dre's Finest in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. He says 5 cats I grew up with went out like that. 78 facts. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. Yeah, man. So y'all be careful out there when y'all be partying and kicking it, man. You know what I mean? You go into a little barbecue or something like that, man, it don't cost you nothing, man. Stop. What you drink? Like if I drink some if I call myself, I'm drinking 1738 Remy, right? If I'm doing that, then I'll stop at the liquor store before I get to the. Yeah, I know they're gonna have drinks there, but I'll stop and grab me a motherfucking like a little a pint. You know what I'm saying? A little pint or a half pint or something that I'm sipping on, and just keep that with me, keep it in my pocket or something, right? In case I get there, all the liquor bottles are already open. You know what I'm saying? If the liquor bottles are already open, then I'm gonna sip on my shit. You know what I'm saying? If the liquor bottles ain't been cracked yet, then I don't mind cracking one and sipping, you know what I'm saying, with the people. But yeah, I don't be doing that kind of shit. People shady, bro. Some people just want to get you all fucked up so they can laugh at you and talk shit about you. You gotta be careful with that shit. Cornelius Jenkins in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, fam. He says, what up, General? I want to let you know you really inspired me to be a better man for my family and myself. thank you for always dropping the knowledge. Thank you, brother. Salute to you and your family, man. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Hi-Fi Trend says, my dude went to college and came back burnt out after smoking that lace weed, walking around homeless, talking to himself and sucking dick for money, shaking my head. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know this shit happened to a motherfucker recently. I'm not gonna speak on it because the motherfucker, they lost their mind so much they think I'm their enemy and talking shit about me. But I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let the welfare feed them. But I know a motherfucker right now that a motherfucker right in their house gave them some fucked up lace shit. You know what I'm saying? Dre's Finest in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Family says, from that I don't drink or smoke to this day. Yeah, yeah. I had me a drinky drink, but after this meet and greet, you know what I'm saying? I told you I'm detoxing, man. I'm gonna stop smoking this bud, but I'm gonna stop drinking this shit. I'm gonna detox my body and shit, cut down to like 200 pounds. Probably take me about I don't know how long it's gonna take me, but I'm gonna get it done by this time next year. I have it cut down. But I do that with weed anyway, though. I always take breaks from smoking weed. I'll smoke for like 6 months, then I'll stop smoking for like a year, then I'll smoke again for a few months, and I'll stop for like a year. I do that all the time. Main Boxing Biker back in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the love. Family says, a white girl in Ohio tried to get me to drink lean. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Try it. It's fun. All that kind of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Gerald Johnson back in the Cash App. Appreciate the love. He said, Mystical has a pussy taking fetish. It's obvious. Danger. I don't know what's wrong with Mystical, man. I ain't gonna say he did that shit. I just think he dumb. He dumb for keep putting himself in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Look at the homosexual. Keep coming with different motherfucking accounts. He mad at my picture and shit. This picture of me bothers him, hurts his feelings. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker questioning their sexuality and shit, looking at my picture. Man, that guy's so handsome, man. Motherfucker dick getting hard for no reason and shit. Yeah, you're a homosexual. That's why your dick getting hard. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even be thinking like that. Felix Nunez in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. Family says, is there a way to get someone out of addiction, 78? They got to. Only that person themselves, they have to want to get out of the addiction. They have to want to stop. You know what I'm saying? Then they have to go to rehab and all that kind of shit, and they have to be away from the shit. And the best way really is to let them see themselves, record them when they having their little crack binges and shit like that. Record them when they super drunk and talking shit. Record that shit and then show it to them when they get clean. That feeling of embarrassment sometimes can motivate a motherfucker to clean their act up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. Sometimes. But yeah, man, I try to help anybody, man, that's that's in fucked up situation. I try to help them, but once I extend my hand for help and then you spit on my hand, I'm gonna leave you alone and leave you to your own destruction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sweating nobody. I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not begging nobody to help them. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be fucked up, you're gonna be fucked up. Let's see here. Tay says she see it at the hospital all the time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's up, HC Boxing? Newt says people never stop smoking crack. I don't see it too many times. Well, yeah, people become better crack smokers. Like you'll have motherfuckers who was addicted to crack and shit and was like out here sucking dick and wilding and shit, right? Let me see here. They be wilding and shit, but then they'll turn around and stop smoking and then smoke occasionally. Like you got functioning crack addicts. I know a dude like that. What's his name? Otis. I think his name was Otis and shit. Big muscle bound ass dude too. That motherfucker used to live in these apartments around by the high school we went to, and that motherfucker he was a functioning crackhead. Like he used to smoke crack, but he wasn't like a zombie or nothing. He used to have a job and everything and shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoke crack on the weekends. He used to do that. I don't know how, but that's what he did. Godson 77 says 78. You ever saw someone who just know they wrong and just won't admit it? Absolutely. Yeah. They pride won't let them admit that they wrong about something. Yeah, I see that all the time. What's up, Going Hard Kennels 2 and 2? What it do? Family, salute to you. Much love. But anyway, y'all, it's about that time for me to let KQKC come on and cook, man. Appreciate y'all joining me. I'm going to get with y'all in a minute, man. Make sure y'all go on over and check out the homie KQKC. My brother Drew Titan in the building. Salute to the homie Drew Titan in that super chat. He says, salute. Let's sign the pension. Change.org. Get ESPN to tell the truth about Tyson Fury being banned from the USA. Facts. I'm with it. Most definitely. Make sure y'all click on that link. Drew Titan put in the building. All right, y'all. We up out of here. Go check out the homie KQKC. Smash the like button on the way out. I'm up out of here, y'all. Deuces.